Hi, ex-art student here. This is my first time going live, so a little nervous about that. I'm just going to see if it's actually working. I have my iPad up and ready. Okay, yes, it is definitely live, which is pretty crazy. Okay, so I decided to work on my 500 drawing prompts, and today was sandcastle. I don't really like um, buildings, like drawing architecture or anything like that. But I decided, you know what, if I threw something that I like drawing, like a mermaid, it would be a lot cooler. So that's what I decided to do. And off camera, I sketched and outlined. Now I figured I'd fill in maybe the background with some black, color this in with some Prisma markers, and yeah, I guess if anyone joins, I'd love to be able to see what you guys want me to color or talk about or anything like that. Yeah, so I can't decide. I'm nervous. Not that anyone's on here, but I guess the potential of people. Oh, that looks better. So if you didn't know, I'm ex-art student. I am a artist located in Connecticut, and I'm trying to make YouTube my full-time thing. So I've been trying hard to get people to watch, I guess. Yeah. So if you didn't know, I also do daily drawings Monday through Friday. My goal is to hit 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. I know that's a huge goal, but I wanted to try it anyways. And yeah, I figured if I'm going to be delusional and try to, I guess, hit a crazy dream like that, might as well go very big. Yeah. So, my videos are a lot more polished than this, so I apologize, and this is my first, but it is what it is, I guess. I'm currently using Superior Needle Drawing Pen. I don't know if you guys can see that much. I'm only going in with the background with this size 20. Normally I use a 2. It just, I don't know. Okay, I don't know if you could even see that. Whatever. It just makes more sense to me. I like the smaller fine tips for all the lining stuff, and then when you have all big chunks to color in, use a bigger tip. And this is a brush pen. The rest of them are all like fine tips. So it is what it is. Yeah, I don't know if I necessarily wanted to do a full piece, but I wound up doing it because my mermaid didn't lay perfectly on the sandcastle. So it is what it is. I think go like that would be better. So I want it to be nice, like a nice body, but not to be like weird. I don't know if that makes sense, but I think right now she kind of looks a little off. I think it's also because of like right here, her face. It is what it is. Yeah, so like I was saying, this piece is based on the 500 day prompts. I'm deciding to do those as well as my drawing a day challenge. I figured it'd be good to go live and get to know you guys a little bit more, or you get to know me more. figured it'd be fun to try going live. I don't know if anyone would be interested in watching, especially because it's the middle of the day, but it is summer, so maybe more people would be around. I don't know. If not, it's kind of just fun to draw. I don't know if I could talk for the entire time, though. I didn't come up with any talking points. Well, if you've watched my other videos, I used to be a teacher, and I guess I'm kind of used to talking in front of a mini audience and showing my process, so I guess I'll do that because that makes sense to me. Yeah, so I'm going in with this black to create a higher contrast, hide some of the blemishes, and hopefully when I go in later with my Prisma markers, I'll be able to actually see, what is it? I think I have some comments, which is crazy. I don't know how to view them. I see it on my computer, maybe? No, not on my computer. Oh, thank you for the person, Gunnar Sarah. Hopefully I said your name right. I appreciate you watching. Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out on my iPad and I don't really know what I'm doing. Yeah. I'm very nervous, if you couldn't tell. All right, so yeah, like I said, I'm trying to do a lot of high contrast and see if I could create a good background. Usually for these pieces, I'll show you some, I just do a figure. Like last week was zombie, the week before was wizard wand, so I'm just trying to continue with those 500 prompts. And I don't usually do a full page, like I said, but I did mess up, so I'm just trying to be a little bit better. All right, my mind is totally blanking. I apologize. I am not very entertaining. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know. I find drawing very calming, and I've been doing it since I was younger. And I would love if you would join me and pick up a sketchbook or crochet or something, or edit a video alongside with me, and we just create together. Because I know when I was in high school and college, I loved having art friends and being able to create with them, whether it was photo shoots or Prisma drawings or paintings or art homework. It was just great to have someone there who could relate to you, and you could just draw and not talk and listen to cool music all day, eat junk food, and just be happy together. Like, there's nothing like finding your creative person and just making things, and you're like, wow, I'm so inspired. I could do this all day with them, and I feel so complete. So if you could treat this as that for you, I think that'd be kind of cool. Just a bunch of buds doodling together. So yeah, I figured doing the sketch off camera would be a lot better, just because sometimes it's a little boring, or like making mistakes and stuff is a lot easier to correct when it's just you. But if you guys want me to do sketches in person, like live, I guess let me know. And if you didn't know, I do create videos every week on Mondays, sometimes Fridays, and now I'm trying Wednesdays as well for YouTube. And I post a little bit on Instagram and a little bit on TikTok, but YouTube's my main platform. Oh, bad. I feel like every time I think I'm finished, I'm not. It's always important to just look at all those little edges and see if it's how you want it to finally look. I know I could always go back with my marker, but it's nice to just scan and see like, okay, there's a little white dot, doesn't look that good. You want the high contrast, so fill it in with that. No, the black marker. Okay, now let's try to color. So I have a ton of Prisma markers. Let's see, does that look good? Yeah, sure. I guess any suggestions for colors? Because I could just do normal route of blues and greens, but I feel like maybe like pink hair could be fun. My one watcher. If not, I'm probably going to do pink hair. Well, hopefully you could hear me well. I don't know. Is there any way? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, let me get into it. So I'm using Prisma markers. It's very important to try getting a dark color and a light color. So I'm just looking at all of my collection, and since I said I wanted pink, I'm just pulling out all the pinks that may or may not look good here. God, I'm like so nervous, I'm sweating. It's kind of gross. It is what it is. But yeah, this kind of reminds me of COVID days when I would have to live stream and teach students or record videos of myself and be nervous about it. So what I'm doing right here is just testing some colors. I kind of like this combo. Oh, that's cool too. No, too orange. All right, let's try those. Okay, so Prisma, you want to start off dark, and then you're going to work to a lighter section. So I'll just show you. If you didn't know Prisma markers, we have the chiseled end that's nice and big, and then we have the fine liner end that's a lot smaller. You can use the fine tip to get into those tiny crevices. You just don't want it to bleed into other places, but it is kind of nice to use the big boy and fill in a big spot. It's just obviously you're not as precise unless you're going very carefully, which I'll try to, but I'm definitely not perfect at going carefully. Okay. Oh yes, if you hear snoring, that is my dog. She's laying right below me, and all she does is sleep all day and bark. I'll do a little bit of dark color right here. Just around the border. Luckily with Prismas, you can blend out the colors. So, ooh, squeaky. So you can blend these all out and make it your own color. So even if you don't like all of that pink, you can always play around. Is this the one that I wanted? Yeah. So I like to go in next with a lighter color. that complements this, whether it's analogous, so close on the color wheel. Oh, I actually have a color wheel right here. So analogous would be, say, red, violet, red, red, orange, orange. These are close on the color wheel, so they're right next to each other. That would be analogous. I like choosing colors that are close together when I blend them, so they work well. You could choose different ones, like a yellow and blue to make a green, but for now, I want pink hair, so I'm going in with pink. So I'm mainly gonna fill in all the spots that are white with this color. Oh, we have a little smudge. I'll have to fix that later. Have you guys used Prisma before? I feel like this is my same set since college, so that's like over 10 years for me. And back then they were pricey. I feel like a marker is still pretty pricey for Prisma. And I like to go over this color to create a new one because this one's too dull for me, but I love this like little sunset-y color. And it's still darker. So now since I have these edges, I'm going to go in with my lighter color and go in circles to try blending it out, or like back and forth to blend it out a little bit. And what I'm doing is also doing a second layer of the marker to create a little bit of darkness, a little bit more color. It's all about experimenting and playing with these bad boys. Oh, okay, that's a nice color. Now I'm going to go in with this lighter color and try to pick up a little bit more. Give it a little bit, ooh, a peachy tone. That's fun. It's a little bit more of a highlight, fun, bubblegummy color for this piece. Add a little bit to the dark ends. Oh shit. I can make that work. We could do like little pink highlights on her body where it's needed. Cute. A little bit on the ear, we have it on the hand. Cool, cool, cool. A little bit on the elbow. Elbows are always cute to add that little pink shine. Anywhere else, I guess right there could be nice. Maybe it's sun-kissed, like a little bit on the boobie. Yeah. Collarbones, cute. Sun-kissed, fun. I don't like to put my colors away. I like to keep them out just in case I need to go back and fix an area. So I'll keep them to the side. Now I'll move on to, should I just be a puss and do the water? Yeah, let's be a puss and do the water. All right. Any other blues? Blue, blue, blue. That'd be nice. All right, let's experiment a little bit, see what looks good. That'd be a nice outer color. That kind of blends. Oof, too dark. And I think that's the same color. Sometimes Prismas have the number on top. This one does not. But you could always read the side. Ultramarine. Violet blue. I don't want either. Oh, maybe I could lighten it up with a... I don't have a light blue. I don't think. Oh, wait. No, I do. I lied. Let's see how this looks. Oh, yeah, that. But that's like a gray. This one's a purple. No. Not what I want. I do really like being able to test this stuff out. Just in case. All right, let's go in with this color. Beautiful. I think it goes well with the pink. Very summer, bubblegummy. Do some of these lines too. Add that little darkness. Cool. All right, let's keep playing around. to the edges. So again, just going in with the darker areas, because eventually I'll lighten them up with that light blue. Trying to fill in the best I can. I mean, I am going out of the lines with some of them, which isn't great. I'm rushing a little bit. I don't know why, but I am. If anything, I'll probably do like a darker black outline to save some of that area. And right here, I could probably blend it out with the colors I choose for the sandcastle, which will probably be like dark browns and yellows to get all that shading in and less of the blue. Oh, should I have done a reflection? Maybe. Oh well. Okay, I'll go in with this one. This is True Blue. Yeah, it's very blue. I like that color combo. So again, going in swirling motion / back and forth, it kind of drags out the color. We're blending them. That's the cool thing about Prismas. You really can blend it and make the colors look really nice. Like I almost got rid of that line, which is crazy, but kind of cool. I guess if you guys want to see more, I don't know, if you have anything specific that you want to see, please let me know. I'd love to do something fun that you guys would enjoy. Oh, wait. Okay. No, all right. I'm just messing with my phone too much. Okay. Cool. All right, now I have this light blue. I'm gonna kind of do some highlights. I know it kind of looks a little bit more gray, like purple gray, but that's okay. It'll be something different. It doesn't look exactly just blue. All right. Drink some water if you have not. What now? Is that the two? I'm just going in, fixing some lines that don't look great. Okay. All right, I think I'm kind of just stalling at this point. And I'm throwing my cap everywhere. Oh well. Let's do... Can I even hear? Oh yeah, I can. Sorry, I'm messing with my iPad to see if I could actually hear, and I'm not just going live for no reason. What if the crown was a green? I feel like that's cool. I'm going with the dark areas. Make it a dark green, seaweed-esque. not really, but you know. And then we'll go in with the light green, spring green, to make it fun and pop. Oh, these are very Powerpuff Girl colors. Pink, green, blue. That looks like it's running out, which isn't. Whoa, brush pen. I forgot that some of my markers aren't all chiseled for the back end, for the bigger end. Some of them are brush. It's always a surprise to me when I see them. Because like if I look at this one, that's a chiseled end. They're way more common to have that chiseled end. Okay. Now, I feel like I should just do the tail, but what color? So many colors. I feel like a purple would be nice. But I could also see like an orangey yellow being great too. Depends how in your face I want this. I think I'll go with the purpley blue. That'll be nice. Any more purples? All right, let's try it out. Cute. Oh, that's nice too. But I think I used that color for the hair. This would be good in blue. Too much. Oopsie. All right, let's go in and try this. I'm nervous. Okay. Oh, that's such a nice grape purple. And we're gonna do where all the shading is too. See those lines that I have? And really build up the color there. Follow that shade line. Do a little bit more at the edge. Sometimes I kind of fan it out right here, so then it's easier to blend. Do a little bit on the edge, just so there's like a nice outline and you could still blend and it'll look cute, hopefully. Nice. Make all of this purple. I still have to fill it in. She kind of looks clown-esque. I'm not mad at it, but I'm not too sure if it's great. Ooh, what am I gonna do with the tail? Okay, it'll be fine. It will work out. It'll be fine. Yes. Okay. All right, so I'm pushing down with my lighter color and trying to blend the two colors together so it looks nice. Is that too close to the hair? Honestly, it's kind of a nice blend. I like it. I guess she'll just be a pink princessy gal. We'll bring that color up right here so I could blend in with the skin later. I feel like this area is so weird looking that like I just need to blend the skin to here so it fades in, so it doesn't even look like there's a stopping point. Oh, my sandcastle. Okay. I feel like that doesn't, like, it's not a perfect match, so I think it's fine. We could probably throw in like some yellow too to make this like more fun. Very summery. Cute. Like that. All right, and then we could make the fin just purple. Oh, I missed the blue. This is why we keep our markers to the side, so we could fill in any places that we messed up. Okay, yeah, this is cute. I'll add a little bit of the purple to the butt so there's a little bit of a shine, kind of. I don't know if it did much, but it is what it is. Maybe I'll add some of the pink down here, or the purple or something. Maybe the purple, just so then it has a little bit of, I could cover up some of the mistakes of the coloring, and then also it has technically a little bit of shade to it, which is nice. All right, I'm going with the big boy. I'm pushing down, and I'm blending this out. Cute. I don't really like how this, what is it, lilac is gray. I guess lilacs are kind of like, I feel like it's more that color, like a lighter color in real life. Well, purpley lilac. Don't think it's very gray. Okay, let me go back into my colors and fix this area. Bad. Okay, that looks good. Fix, 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 fix. Because it looks bad. Cute. Gonna blend out some of that. Y'all, it's like, it's kind of crazy how it almost works as an eraser, like the Prisma markers. Maybe I don't know if that's much better, but here we are. Oh, I could do like cool dots on her body. I'm very into like tribally designs on my characters. I feel like it adds something, like some more dimension to them. Kind of messed up with the booby shape. It's okay. It's okay. Yup. Yeah, sometimes I even do like little like jewelry for the tail. Just to add something different. And I feel like sometimes the tail is just a lot. Like it's such a huge piece of the drawing that it looks a little bit more interesting to add something. Like, you know, with your hands, you want like a little ring on it. So that's how I see it. Okay. Skin. Oh, that would be a good, so moving my markers. This would be probably good for the sandcastle. Maybe oranges. Ooh, some browns. I'm already on to that. Okay. This would probably be a good skin color. Sandcastle. Ah. Sandcastle. Okay. Some browns. Some peaches. Ooh, we have this light pink, so that could be nice. Ooh, there's more yellows here. I feel like that could be fun. I just want skin color. How can we get the skin color? Okay. I say let's jump into it and do some skin color. All right, let's test it out. That's definitely a good one. That would be a good blender. The pink's nice too. Is too much. That could be for like dark shadows, but it might be a little too dark. Should be too tan, but we'll try it. Okay. going in. Crazy. Yeah, so normally I wouldn't choose this dark of a color, but it should be fine. I'll probably give like a nice tannish color to the face. I mean, to the body. But we could really blend it out with all of our markers, which will be nice. It's just adding a little bit of a different look. Yeah, I just want the color where all the shade would be. Oh, there we go. Cube. I do want to, I cannot lose that. I want to fix this area a little bit. Not perfect, but that's okay. All right, this one is a little bit lighter, so add some. All right, she's going to be a tan mermaid, I guess. That's okay. Or like kind of brown skinned mermaid. I don't know. We'll see how the colors blend. We'll see what happens. Oh shit, I forgot I have to do the shell. Ah! I don't want to do that, but it'll be nice when it comes together. Okay, now let's do, yeah, or should I do this? Maybe the pink might be nice, like the light pink. Okay, cool. Yeah, alright. Yeah, we're lightening up the face a little bit. And the arms. Nice. Cute. And do a little bit of that pink lightening up to blend into the fin. Looks a lot nicer. Okay. Does this make sense to put on top? Well, maybe we'll do little highlights here and there. I don't think this is doing jack. I think I'm just blending in the liner and it doesn't look good. All right, I think that's cute. I hope. Oh wait, I could do some yellow right here. Yellow, yellow, yellow. That's cute. What should I make the booby shells? I feel like a red would be cool. Going with a dark red. Cool. Okay, now I'll go in with this coral looking color. Whoa, that is bright. Honestly, it's kind of nice having the orangey pink. I'm personally not a coral fan, but I do think it looks good there. I went to a friend's wedding where they had coral and gray, and it actually looked very nice. Me personally, I'm not a coral person though, and that is okie dokie. All right, next, the sandcastle. Oh, it's gonna be so boring. It'll be okay. All right. Ooh, that is dark. Maybe I could do a lighter one. That's better. That could be my base. Do I want a buttery yellow? Ooh, the gray. That one's better. And then we gotta lighten it up. Oh, that's very light. Is this the same? We have cream. What the fuck is this? Ooh, that one's better. This one's too light. Okay. I don't want these. So if you're new here, this is my bin of Prismas. These are the ones I've already used, so I can go back and fix any, oops, there we go, pieces. And these are what I'm going to use now. I need water. I am sweating. I'm a nervous lassie. Okay. Let's do the dark areas. All right, so go in with the dark. Follow the shadow areas. Kind of trace where there's objects in front and where there'd be some layering. Sometimes I kind of just base it off of like an outline. Like, oh yes, this is one edge. Here's another edge. Maybe that will blend well. We'll see. We shall see. Blend that out a little bit. Have you guys been listening or reading any good books lately? I am currently listening to Haunting of Hill House. Because I did watch the Netflix show and I did really enjoy it. But the book, it's like nothing like it. Like the characters aren't even siblings in the book. And I'm assuming the book came first. I think so, because Stephen King wrote about it in one of his books. And sometimes his books are a bit old. I wouldn't doubt if Hill House is also an older book. Yeah, but it's interesting. I enjoyed the series online, so I figured it'd be kind of nice to listen to it. Yeah, if I wasn't live right now, I would be listening to that book currently. Definitely an audiobook listener. When I'm making my art, it helps a lot. Or podcasts. Podcasts are good too. Just something going on so it's not as boring, like by myself. Making the pieces. This is my first time, like, being a full-time artist and working by myself with no other coworkers. And no art pals. So, yeah. Gets a bit lonely, but it's nice to have my own time and my own space. And I don't have to report to anyone or really get dressed up much, but it is kind of nice to get dressed up. But yeah, basically there's no one else, so no other stimulation, nothing else to listen to besides my own thoughts. And most of the time, my own thoughts are not great. But I do like being able to listen to books. Forgot how much books are nice. I need to get back into like physically reading again. I do have like a whole stack of books on my bedside table. I've just been lacking on book reading lately. Cute. Hopefully it blends well. That would suck if it didn't. Oh my god, I got a view in my iPad of what this looks like, and it kind of looks like a strawberry. I have to fix that later. Okay. Again, going in with the lighter color. Love this color combo. I feel like that's very nice. That is a good sand color for our sandcastle. Maybe I could add some color on the edges. That actually might be cute if I just kind of outlined it with the sand color. Probably should look where my marker's going instead of being behind it. Cute. Okay. I think I'm kind of getting a little lazy with the coloring right now. But I'm just pushing in, blending. Not too bad. Love the color. That's so cute. Very beachy. Okay, I like it. I was really worried that it was gonna be shitty, but now not so much. Cute. I feel like that would look better in the hair. Maybe I'll go back over with some of the pink. I'm just doing too much yellow. This is too much. Definitely ruining it a little bit. Maybe. Maybe. Alright, I'll just go back over with the hair colors. Oh my gosh, I'm freaking out now. Why did I add that much? That was too bad. It's okay. I'll fix it. I'm like spazzing out now. This will be fine. I'm almost done. It will be good. Maybe this is just what happens when I'm left to my own devices and it's just me and no one else and I'm just talking to myself. Because I do not normally talk this much when it's just myself. I need the purple again. Why did I color that? Better. That is not a pretty sound at all. Okay, what can I do? It looks done, but I feel like it's not. What can I do to make this not as... I don't know if that helped much. I think it's still very strawberry. Maybe she's just a strawberry mermaid. I feel like if I put the purple in, it would look a little bit less straub-esque. Okay, maybe I'll do a little bit of... kind of cute. I'll add a little bit more. What am I actively avoiding right now? I feel like I'm purposely just adding more stuff so I don't have to do something else. Oh yeah, the hair. I should probably deal with that. What color is that? Oops. Is this dumb? No, I actually do like it. The hair muted, like not as... I'm not a highlighter person. Not a very in-your-face color person. I need to fix the hand. How do I fix that? But yeah, sure. Okay, a little bit better. Yeah. too bad. Ugh, I'm so anxious right now. Like it's just not turning out the way I wanted. I do think I saved it though, so that's good. Okay, I think I'm basically done. Now I'm just gonna go in, see where else. I want to listen to the book right now. I think that's where I'm at. I'm going crazy right now. That's where I'm at. A little booby shadow. Okay, booby shadow. Oh, I feel like that's a mistake. That was bad. Fuck. Okay, well, no. Let me add the Dookie Brown. I can cover this shit up. Brown, brown, brown. Brown everywhere. It's not Dookie, it's a nice color. I'm just frustrated. It looked so much better, and then I just kept touching it, and now it's not better. Fuck. Okay. Spiraling. We're spiraling. Okay. Add a little bit to the face. I think I just want to stop. Wait, actually, no, I'm not gonna stop. Probably should, but here we are. Here we are. Okay. I feel like more of the squiggly hair details makes this lump of color look a lot better. I think I just need to be quiet for a little bit and focus on this. Cool, add a little bit more of the liner. It's like, it's also like, got some nice curve. Got some nice texture. Maybe I should have done a reflection. Oh well, we've got a little bit of shading. We'll survive. I probably should have gone light on that. That's okay. I think I'm just making poor decisions right now. Hey, we're good. Grumpy. Okay, I think I need to like not touch this anymore. All right, we're good. Okay, thank you for joining me. Bye. How do I end this? Do you want to stop? Yes.